Alright, looks like I am up and running. Testing, testing. We'll give it a few seconds just to make sure that the stream is here. Alright, so I'm making a quick video here. This is going to be on my first stream that I leave up. Now, if you're watching clearly, we are past day 1. But I just kind of want to go through what's available here on the server. I know that portal's kind of annoying there, but I'll turn that volume down just a little bit so I can talk over it. Let's turn that down to good, like 27. Oh, that'll do. So this is my Anarchy server. I mean, obviously I'm in a room right now. I've got a tab menu, and basically, for anyone that doesn't know what Anarchy is right off the bat, it means I'm allowing hacks on the server. You can cheat. I've got an anti-cheat that should handle stuff. It's running paper 1.17.1 if you know about that kind of stuff. And there are a few commands that are available. So /spawn, so I can get back to spawn. tpahere and tpahe accept. Now I've left those in because in 2b2t there is Ender Pearl loading where you can use 2 accounts to basically TP you across the map. So if you like 2b2t and use that as an example of good Anarchy, I've basically left in something pretty similar, but without the hassle of someone accidentally loading your Pearl chunk, which can really be upsetting. Also, KDR, so it shows your kill death stats via normal PvP by popular request, and the /suicide command so you can kill yourself. Now, what I've done, because I'm going to be streaming, is I did a little bit of admin abuse, whichever, and I've moved myself to 5 million blocks away from spawn, because I don't want to be stream sniped, but I do kind of want to give you a little tour of what's already been done. Now, I'll /spawn to get back. I won't take any of my good stuff with me. I've missed day 1. Promptt is just kind of doing some crafting out here. I'll show you that in a future stream what's up here, and we'll get to building a bit more. But sadly, you've missed the early grinding of me just getting some basic diamond gear. And when I stream, I will be using my mod client. So you'll be able to see me use things like baritone and many of the popular tools that are used in Anarchy servers at this point. We won't really call it hacking because it is a style of gameplay. It's allowed, and I own my own server. So if I stream and I'm following my own rules that I've set on the server, shouldn't have any problems there. And we're going to call it my mod client because basically it's mods at this point, except you're having to learn what you can and can't do with the mod client of your choice. But things are pretty stable. It's been up for about a month now. I think we're at 28 days, so 4 weeks. And the early players have definitely helped me adjust things for stability. Now, without further ado, we're going to show a command here. Spawn. Make sure there's nothing bad in the chat there. Nothing bad. Cool. Spawn. Not that there is anything ever bad in the chat. Now, the spawn point will take you when you die, you spawn within a spawn radius that you'll work out on your own. But if you /spawn, it always tries to bring you back to the same place, and unfortunately players have realized that they can grief this area to a certain extent. Someone gave me 2 shulker shells. I will probably get rid of those because I didn't earn those. So they're like, put those in your ender chest, and when you have an ender chest, you can get it back. Now that is an ender chest lag chunk. It doesn't seem to work on me, so I haven't really got rid of it. There's only one player that's really struggled from that ender chest thing. Oh, look, he's working on it right now. That's Undead B-Boss. He's been working on trying to lag the server out now. As you can tell, spawn is pretty destroyed. Also, if you see that line, that's called a tracer. If you're new to Anarchy play, it's one of the mod tools so that if someone comes up in your ender distance, you immediately notice a player. I'm also using something called no fall. So fall damage exists on the server, but if you're not using fall, if you use no fall, that'll work. You notice a little bit of rubber banding just then, but part of the fun for players is figuring out what they can and can't do. Now, part of Anarchy will mean that I shouldn't be able to ban players, which means there will be foul language. There will be antagonistic play. So obviously on my streams, I will leave out anything that's antagonistic or hateful, and I encourage players that step in and try to, via the game mechanics, prevent that. Mostly we haven't had too many issues there. So, and yeah, he's saying bad Promptt. I'm not sure why. Why? I'm going on a date soon, so he's saying bad. Go see your girlfriend. We're going to the garden. So that's why it's gonna be a kind of a rush stream. He's just killed me. So I've just been killed and sent back to my base. I recommend you explore spawn more on your own. Um, if you are interested in joining my server. And like I said, if you have friends or if you have an alt account, those TPI and TPA accepts will help you move to and from your base and spawn pretty easily. If you wanted to interact with players but still have isolation. Um, Before I go, there was one other thing I wanted to get to before I was so rudely killed by Undead B-Boss, or you can just call him B, I believe. We can do a B, go to, and I'll type in Nether Portal, and it'll try to route me to the closest nether portal. And hopefully B doesn't kill me. But please don't kill. I'm new. And he killed me. That's okay. We'll respawn. B, stop. Oh, I don't want to go in my own nether portal. Oopsie doops. Spawn. He's telling me to get good. I'll try one more time to get to the nether portal. Basically, I wanted to show you the nether highways, which he has been working on. So, ironically, he's preventing me from showcasing his own work. So, if he kills me again, it'll have to wait until another stream when I actually come down here and spawn. Basically, that's Crystal PvP little bits there, if you ever see a hole like that, because there's a command called surround where you can hit a key and protect yourself. So I made it to the portal safely this time. Maybe I'll end up... Okay, there's some chests. They're empty. Now, the nether highway would be this direction. I don't think I can get to it, but I can free cam. So we'll show, the free cam command. So there are highways. I recommend using them to get far out. If you go up to the nether roof, you will die. So there have been people up here before I patched that. But nether roof is patched, so you can get to safe distance. And yeah, like I said, the server is mostly stable. I only really step in if you've constructed a lag machine, because I haven't used a plugin that prevents them. But I can easily use timings reports and other plugins to find your lag machine and destroy it. So, and I would do that with my admin account. Promptt will not have any admin privileges. He will play just like a normal player. Look at that rubber banding. And essentially, if you see the admin login, it will be a different account. So it'll still be me, the person, but I have a separate account that's set up to do admin work. But like I said, I don't really ban. You can grief, you can PvP, nobody is safe. And there are a few other, hidden gems on the server, some things some of the players that have been on the past 4 weeks now are aware of. So, I mean, they found their own little exploits and maybe some exploits I've left in there to be found. But yes, I am fully all for that Anarchy spirit. I've played a lot of 2B, like way too much 2B, got tired of the 1.12 mechanics, and while I worked towards the world border in 2B, I wanted something to do, and I couldn't find a 1.17 .1 Anarchy server that really met my standards of an Anarchy server. So I know that there's a million Minecraft servers out there, but for me, this is the only one that meets my own brand of Anarchy, which I believe could be popular. And many of my players are 2B players, and I worked with them and their opinions, and their voices were heard, and that's how we got what we got now. So, but yeah, this is really a first stream. I don't even know if I would call it like first stream. It's more like my introduction stream, and I'd like to do some more of these. Thank you for watching.